This is CES Day 2, and I've come to find out that I am a terrible vlogger because I barely vlogged throughout the whole day. But I was able to record this super cool FPV RC car. These are the goggles that you have to wear. Definitely doesn't make you look very cool, but the RC truck was super fun to drive around. Next, I really wanted to see where we're at in the robot technology. A lot of them were just standing around, not doing anything. You got some that were fist pumping, and you did have some robots that were doing tasks, but it was odd to see that a lot of them couldn't even do the tasks they were set to do. We even had robots that had way too much to drink. But the coolest thing was meeting the team over at EcoFlow. They had some really cool gadgets like this solar panel hat so it can charge your phone while you're hiking or fishing, and I got to check out some of their most popular power stations that can power a fridge in case of power outages, which does happen quite a bit where I live. Then of course I had to go in the gaming section and find all my keyboard peeps. I got to meet with Epomaker, Redragon, but the real one to look out for in 2026 is going to be Keychron. They got 8K gaming keyboards that are made of materials that we have never seen before. And they got a massive update to their software so it's more capable and easier to use. But if you game on a controller, GameSir has a new controller coming out that is going to be insanely customizable. I think this controller does come out in a few weeks and it's definitely one to keep an eye out for. And that is a wrap for my first day at the convention, day 2 at CES, and I'll see you back here for another one. The flagship Xbox licensed gaming controller is finally back in stock, and this one is called the GameSir G7 Pro. Now before we get into the specs of this gaming controller, I'm gonna let you know this is probably one of the best gaming controllers you can get for the money. You can connect the G7 Pro to Xbox PC and Android. You're getting the USB dongle to connect it wirelessly, but one of the best features about this gaming controller are these MagRes TMR sticks. Basically it means you can say goodbye to stick drift. You're getting incredibly smooth and linear inputs, and offers a more stable polling rate, which is 1K. Now, every single button on here is like a mouse click, or if you're familiar with keyboards, they're like blue switches. And that includes the D-pad as well, which is interchangeable. In the box, they're actually giving you 2 different style of D-pads. And if you're not a fan of a long throw trigger, if you flip these switches on the bottom, you're getting the mouse clicks just like every other button on the controller. You're also getting 4 extra buttons, 2 paddles on the bottom of the controller, which are very conveniently located, and 2 additional bumpers on the front of the controller. So if you're tired of buying a new controller every single year because of stick drift, I highly suggest you try the GameSir G7 Pro. It's got amazing performance and an amazing price tag. I left you that link below. Come travel with me to CES in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now I decided to fly with JSX, which is pretty much a semi-private plane. You show up 20 minutes before your flight time, have a snack in the hangar, and jump on the plane. By the time I could even finish my drink, we were already descending and landed in Las Vegas. This was by far the coolest flying experience I ever had. Then we got to the hotel, which was Caesar's Palace, and we got a massive room upgrade. The first door on the left was a guest bathroom, which was absolutely stunning. In the room there was a massive dining room table, big screen TV with comfy couches. Then when you work your way into the master bedroom, you got 2 queen size beds with a stunning view. Attached is this beautiful walk-in closet. Then for the master bathroom, we had a dual vanity sink, walk-in shower with a tub. Now even though I didn't want to leave this room, I was absolutely starving, so I told Hell's Kitchen I was Steven Yeun. For some reason, Hell's Kitchen totally bought it, so I got a last-minute reservation for 4 people. That man right there is Garrett, and you all know the legendary Matt Kalla, and that is my boy Kyle. And I gotta say, this meal was absolutely epic. Now tomorrow I actually do go into the convention, and I absolutely cannot wait to get inside and check out some of the goods. Now this whole vlog was recorded on the Extra Muse. I was recording in 3K 30 frames per second in auto settings. And as you can tell from the footage, the Extra Muse is an absolute workhorse of a camera. So compact yet so powerful. But I will see you tomorrow for day 2. And if you want to check out the Extra Muse, I did leave you that link below.